Okay, now we're ready to go. Jesus. I just drank water a few moments ago, and apparently my voice still isn't good. Anyway, we are back, finally, with a very late start, as usual, to another UFL stream here on the channel. We just had the schedule released last night, but today, it's time for the second stream of the week. Our first and only UFL game that we're going to be doing for week number 8 of the 2026 UFL season, and it takes us to Dallas. Because tonight we have the Orlando Storm, who are very much in the thick of things in the playoff picture, going on the road, take on the Dallas Renegades, who got fraud-chicked by the Stallions last week. And we witnessed it. So Dallas is back home, but I still don't think they're going to beat Orlando tonight. The good thing is, before the stream started, Orlando missed a field goal. So it's still 0-0 with 9:28 left to go in the first quarter. So, let's get into it, and let's go ahead and bring my co-host in on this one as well. So yeah, late start because I was giving my mom her late Mother's Day gift. Just got her some dinner for tonight from Dairy Queen, and also gave me an excuse to try the Fruity Pebble Shake, which I haven't had yet. It's in the freezer, recooling itself, but that's a whole nother story that we'll get into during halftime. All right. Make sure, yep.
Yeah, I should be here, man.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, bear with me 1 second. I'm still on my addiction.
Also, I saw the message you sent me before I started, and good God, the Orlando jerseys are god-awful.
They look like, I swear to God, they look like something that would be from the game High Impact. They look like Washington's jerseys in that game.
All right, so we're about halfway through the first quarter. Nobody has scored yet, but Orlando had just missed the field goal that would have given them the privilege of scoring first. So right now it is a 3rd and 2 for Dallas. They're about to approach midfield. A pitch on 3rd down will carry it for a 1st down. All right, so here we go. Away we go from Dallas. Even though I don't think the stadium they're in looks like it's their home stadium, but
No, they're playing at Fort Hood.
Oh, is this one of those neutral sites?
I guess I thought Fort Hood was based in Texas. Let me see.
Yeah, probably. If it is, then yeah, it's still a home game. 1st down for the Renegades. Reed throws to his left. How did they leave him that wide open? Stoops picks up a massive 1st down deep in Orlando territory.
Yeah, it's your home. It's Killeen, Texas.
Ah, yep. So it is still a home game technically. All right. So here's my dinner. Got a bacon cheeseburger from DQ with a combo of Texas-size large fries and large drink, and I'm going to get the
Don't sound bad.
Fruity Pebble Shake that I'm going to try here very shortly during halftime. Here's Tyler Vaughn's on 1st down on the reception. Cut back for a gain of 5 and then move forward to pick up another 4 more. but still did not quite pick up the first down.
I just got Italian stuff from Food Line, just something to pick up on the way home. I quit work early today because I want to get back to Forza Horizon.
Also, fun fact, the dinner for me and my mom costs $30, so yeah. Yeah, enough said. But it was also because I got
mine only cost like $4.99.
Yeah, no kidding. Here's a toss on second down as I pulled up the rosters. Also, can I just say that Detroit is on the verge of facing elimination because they lost in overtime? They're in Game 5.
No, I did not know this.
Yeah, Cleveland's up 3-2 in the series. Game 6 right now, I believe, is heading to Cleveland. So if the Cavaliers win tonight, it's over. And the Cavaliers will advance. Why is he celebrating? He still picked up a solid gain of 3. Well, as long as they're making some kind of progress.
Oh, I gotta send a message. I gotta let GetX know you're live.
Google here, you see Cleveland leads 3-2 with Game 6 tonight at well, it's actually going on right now as we speak, actually. It is currently at halftime right now, and Detroit holds a 3-point lead over Cleveland. Second down, Reed goes for the end zone, and it's incomplete. Had a grasp on it, but couldn't haul it in.
All right, and I just sent GoodX the link.
And meanwhile, Spurs and Timberwolves, that series is still going. 2 teams have already been confirmed to move on, the Knicks and the Thunder.
Yeah, big surprise.
Cleveland's on the verge of being the next team. Then it's just a matter of which team between the Spurs and the Timberwolves will join them. All right, so third down at 6. Dallas is at the Orlando 13. Pressure on Reed. It gets batted down and broken up.
Should have a touchdown.
Oh, boy. And the Orlando defense is able to get a stop.
Let's say the Orlando jerseys wouldn't be so bad
if they
didn't have the white pants.
If they didn't have white pants with them.
Yeah, if they did color rush style, I'd be fine with it. Kind of like what Orlando, or kind of like what Dallas is doing.
Yeah, with all orange, that would have actually been better. Maybe a la Denver Broncos, if you will.
Yeah.
So here's Colton Thieker for a 31-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold. And we have our first points of the game as Dallas connects on a field goal from Thieker. Well, he really should have had that catch in the end zone. There's no excuse. I mean, the Orlando defender that covered you got an arm on you, but that still shouldn't stop you. So when I said away we go from Dallas, I think I meant to say away we go from Fort Hood.
Or Colleen.
Or whatever. Actually, Dallas is the better center.
You're still... Oh, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
What?
Fucking language filters. I got my first settlement on Forza Horizon 6. I was going to rename it Fort Kickass like I always do with every game I play, because I did that for Fallout 76. You specified something that was blocked by the language filter. Please try again. Jesus Christ.
No.
I gotta find another name.
No, that was stupid what I did.
Oh. See if I can use at least the British version. But I'll probably that censored too. And go figure, that worked.
What a surprise.
Yeah, good enough.
Overgrown Mountain instead Valley. Instead of kick-ass, we can call it kick-ass.
That's kick-arse, yeah.
Kickoffs.
Instead of watching other football, so why the hell not?
You read my mind.
Share a state of the community. Anyone who downloads will not be able to edit. Let's see.
So once you name it, it's permanent.
Yeah,
Okay. Make sure you spell it right.
I did. I haven't saved it yet. Let's see. Space.
So as my co-host here mentioned last night, he actually wants Orlando to lose, just to have his team improve on the standings. So I'm a little afraid since he put the kiss of death on us.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that we have lost to teams like the Kings, the Aviators, and the Stallions, and the fact that you still believe that we can pull off an upset.
Oh, big surprise. Fox is showing the Yankees tomorrow.
Oh, what else?
If it's not the Braves. If it's not the Braves or Dodgers.
It's the Yankees.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, here is the kickoff to Orlando. Returner will take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So usually I have Orlando as a purple section for the overlay, but because they're wearing orange uniforms, I went with orange for this one. You know, one thing I noticed during the schedule release last night, and I think you actually had brought it up, but I never paid attention. Oh yeah, Phantom Warrior Stadium in Fort Hood, Texas. They're not actually at their actual home stadium. Okay. But yeah, one thing you had brought to my attention, and I don't think I heard it, was the fact that there were no Monday night doubleheaders.
Nope.
Which is a blessing.
I also said the Steelers are not playing Monday night.
All right, first down from the 40-yard line for the Storm. Pass is going to be caught and brought down to the 44-yard line. Why do I have my phone on idle right now when I have to pull up the rosters? Jesus Christ.
Customize garage. All right, let's see what I can do. By the way, I do have the game on. I have it on my phone.
So I believe, yep, it is Jack Plummer at quarterback. Fucking. Accidentally moved my mouse. What kind of throw was that by Plummer? Jesus. That's an Austin Reed level throw right there. Forget that. That's a DTR level throw. I don't know who the hell he was trying to throw to. Overthrew his receiver by at least 10 yards. Was that bad? On first down, he had connected with, who's 12? Well, I don't even know, but he had made a connection for gain of 3. Now it's third down and 7. Plummer under pressure, throws over the middle. He will complete it for a first down inside the Dallas 40.
All right, I'm going to have to get to this later, but it looks like they're doing it's a camp's construction thing, kind of like Fallout. Yeah, I'll get back to this later. This might not be my permanent house anyway.
Chris Rowland who made the catch for the first down. Now on the ensuing first down, only a pickup of 3 by Elijah Badger. Here I am not paying attention to the down counter, not updating it.
God damn it, big gain. And here I am not paying attention either. Come on, stop him.
Well, what else is new? Second down and 5 from the 35. Handoff up the middle. He only gets a single yard. Also, the large cup for Dairy Queen is a behemoth. Like, this is amazing. What? This is so fucking huge. It's not even funny. Originally said 2nd and 5. It was actually a 2nd and 7. Now it's a 3rd and 6 from the 34. Pressure on Plummer. Throws it, broke it up in the end zone. Oh, 22 got a hand on it and batted it down. And it'll be 4th down. So they were at about the 34-yard line. So what would a field goal distance be from there?
All right, what did you say it was? 34?
At the 34 of Dallas, yes.
So it'll be 51.
And it looks like they are going to go for that field goal. Michael Lance missed from 51 and earlier. This one from 52. He's going to miss again. He's not even close. Damn near it's a camera guy in the process. Shanked it wide to the left, and it had absolutely no chance. Missed from 51 earlier, and now from 52. Michael Lance is 0 for 2 on field goals tonight, as the Renegades will take over.
Yeah, best kicker in the UFL, sure.
Yeah, right.
God, that's wide.
Like, I'm pretty sure it landed in front of the camera guy, like where he sat at. But I could swear, with the way with the direction he kicked it, it looked like it was going to hit him.
That was like what happened to me last year. Remember when I almost got hit by a field goal kick?
Oh,
I was like, yeah, I'm having flashbacks now. Let's see, what car should I put in my my garage? I don't know if that's my cars to start off with.
Let's see. So, third quarter started in Cleveland. Pistons have extended their lead to 8 right now, 59-51 in the middle of the third. But for obvious reasons, I'm not going to pull up the game on Prime Video on here or the computer because I have to stream here, and if I watch the game, it's going to lag like hell, and if I try to do it on the phone, I won't be able to see the rosters. Alright, let's see. Fortnite Item Shop has updated. Take a look and see. It's SD Kid? What the hell? Who is that guy?
Who? Let's see. What card should I take out? So, looks like I got 50 cards already. They must be all the pre-order shit. I like to get cards from the previous Forza games because I got both the Huracan, Chet, and Mario. I'll take it the Aston Martin Vulcan. What the hell?
Okay, nothing too substantial. Just the fact that they added someone by the name of SD Kid. Here's a handoff on first down that is going to move the chains.
Car's a beaut.
Ellis Merriweather carries it for a first down to move the chains for the Renegades as they start their next drive. We're in the final 30 seconds of the quarter, so more than likely they will run this clock out. Unless they want to try to make some form of an effort to get Orlando to jump, this should be the end of the quarter. Oh, they will run a play. Reed going to run for it. He's got a lot of room off to the races, sliding inside the 35 of Orlando for a first down. And that is how quarter one comes to an end. Austin Reed using his legs to pick up another Renegades first down. Why am I getting excited for this?
Yeah, it's too soon, man.
It's way too early to be starting to sound optimistic here. Oh,
Oh,
that's why
shit.
it's the Hats Off to Heroes game for the UFL.
Oh, okay.
Hence why they're in Fort Hood, because they're saluting.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, fuck! Ugh.
Damn, dude. Oh, God, feels good to finally be in a fast car.
I screwed up the ketchup pack opening, and some ketchup damn near fell on my white shirt. And a white
All
shirt
right,
with red ketchup, it's a disaster waiting to happen.
all
But I'm
right,
not
I do
about to
have to ask
change.
about that ketchup.
I'm not about
I
to
do have to
change
ask
right
about
now.
that ketchup packet. I do have to ask, was it actual full ketchup or did it have what I call ketchup pre-cum?
I have Heinz.
Okay. Well, ketchup pre-cum. Is that like it's all oil comes out before the rest of it does? Like Chick-fil-A's notorious for that. Ironic considering their stance against,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know.
It's in packs. It's not in those god awful containers.
Yeah. All right. Where do I go next? Oh shit! I had to do some spins.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's safe to say I'm an addict to this game.
let's switch on over to quarter two.
I guess a reward. Oh, wheel spin. Nice. Let's see. All right. So I got 6 rewards. Horn, money, livery decal, horn again. Oh, my truck. Yay. At least one thing they stopped giving you on these awards. They stopped giving you clothes. It's like fucking Christmas.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like worthless piece of clothes, like what your relatives give you. Like when I was a kid, I started a new rule when I turned like 9. I was like, one rule: no clothes.
Dude, one of the
So
things
I
you
did
can
my wheel
actually get in
spins.
Fortnite are custom loading screens. I'm not even kidding.
Jesus.
Yeah,
All right,
luckily
so
some of them are free, so I'm not going to complain about it.
I got a badge. Oh, I see. Unlock the visitor stamp. Okay. All right, time to do the wheel spins. Let's just stand first. See what
Alright,
I
so
get.
of course the other games in this slate, Defenders Kings, as Louisville's looking to sweep DC. Tomorrow as well, Battlehawks going up against the
Money.
Gamblers, looking to keep their 3-game win streak alive. And it all wraps up on, I believe, Sunday in Birmingham with the Aviators visiting the Stallions.
Basically, the toilet bowl.
Let's see. 8:50 left in the third quarter. Pistons up 68-55 at the moment, so the lead's growing for now.
All right.
There we go. Second quarter begins with a first down for the Renegades at the 34-yard line of the Storm.
Yeah, they have a gorgeous sunset there.
Hand off to Merriweather. He's going to pick up just 2 yards. As Luke Lennon
God,
steps back out as quarterback, and now here comes Reed again. The
even
moment I
that
say
small
that.
stadium doesn't have a crowd.
No, there are a lot of people in the stands, though. They're
From
just
the
showing a
overhead, it didn't
camera
look like
angle
it.
of a packed section.
That was when they saw the overhead. It didn't look like it was filled.
2nd and 8. Pressure on
All right,
Reed out to his right.
see my wheel
Throws it,
spin is.
caught! First down inside the 20.
And I take back what I said earlier.
Yep.
No, okay, that I take back, but I'll
Yeah,
take
it
back
is
the other thing.
packed
It's got
at least one side of those stands.
all right. I apologize, Renegades, but the other thing is this has clothes, so yeah, that's a
Greg
double L on
Ward
my
with
part.
the catch for the first down for Dallas. Now they are at the 19-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Merriweather down to the 13-yard line.
All right, time for the super wheel spin. I see what I
Gain
get.
of 6.
Not bad. 2002 Nissan, 35K, and a BMW M3. I'll take that.
Second and 4 from the 13-yard line. Back to Merriweather again. He's going to get a first down to the 8.
Well,
First and goal. They got to punch it in. I'm not going to get overconfident yet. We've seen that they've been able to punch it in before. All right, Lennon is back at quarterback once again. First and goal from the 8. Lennon is going to try to run. He only gets 2 yards down to the 6. And they're going to bring back Reed again. I feel like this has become a trend now where Lennon and Reed are alternating between plays. All right, second down and goal from about the 7-yard line. Reed throws to Merriweather, trying to get to the end zone. He's going to be tripped down and brought. He's going to be tripped up and brought down to the 2-yard line to set up a third and goal. Well, Merriweather also did a flip as he was getting tackled.
what the fuck? Oh. Actually, I started playing a clip that Jim Rome is doing. Oh, come on. Yeah.
All right. Reed is still out at quarterback. Third and goal from the 3-yard line.
God, Ralph looks
quick
terrible
throw.
tonight.
It's caught. Touchdown Renegades. It's Butler.
Nice.
Emmanuel Butler with the first touchdown of the game for Dallas. Hell of a catch, too. With a defender all over him, he still was able to secure it. That's a catch, man. Wow. Mosses that defender like he's nothing. Well, there you go. Emmanuel Butler puts Dallas up 9-0. Now here is the extra point. And a flag is down right out of the gate on the extra point.
There is. That has to be able to catch.
I think they're moving the extra point a little further back. There might have been a false start. Butler should be proud of himself. I haven't called a touchdown that he caught, I don't think, all year. Maybe the first one Butler has caught. Usually Tyler Vaughns is the main wide receiver. But in this case, Emmanuel Butler gets to step into the spotlight. All right, here's Colton Thieger for the extra point. Up. And now, he makes it. It's good. The angle that they provided, it didn't look like he made it. But the officials signal their hands up. It is good. So,
considering the way your mic is blowing out, I thought he missed it.
Yeah, I thought it looked like it at first, but when I saw the official signal, the good signal, That's what really. Oh wait, it is good.
Yeah. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, I just saw it.
So Dallas is up 10-0. But let's see how long this lasts.
Another house, 450,000 for it. Jesus Christ.
Currently, Detroit now holding an 11-point lead over Cleveland.
Yeah.
Should mention, if that game between the Pistons and the Cavaliers goes to a Game 7, it'll be in Detroit.
Oh God.
Meanwhile, Spurs Timberwolves, that series is at 3-2 in favor of San Antonio, with Game 6 taking place in Minnesota tonight at 8:30 my time, about half an hour from now. Finishing up the last of these fries before I get to this big-ass burger.
Phrasing. Oh shit! I just flew off a cliff.
How is that? Oh, big-ass.
Mm-hmm.
But seriously, the size of this thing, about 3/4 on my big hand. Yeah.
Phrasing.
Shut the fuck up.
God, I'm going to be insufferable tonight.
I will say, DQ burgers taste pretty meaty in my opinion. Oh my god, why?
I've never been one of the biggest fans of DQ. At least our burgers. I mean, coworker of mine used to get them all the time.
Chicken strip baskets are nothing to mess around with, especially the fact that they're currently have their spicy ones in production right now. And apparently they promote that they're so spicy that they even, instead of using a traditional dip like gravy or ranch, they replace it with their own soft serve to dip in. Like, forget ranch. If you want to cool down the spice of those tenders, you need our ice cream to dip it in. It's ridiculous. Alright, so Orlando takes over after the ensuing kickoff. Where are they going to start? Maybe their own 40 because they took a touchback?
Ah, shit. That was dumb. Okay, they changed the we run drag races on this. I don't think I have a drag ready car too.
Yep, their own 40 because it was a touchback. Here we go. Plummer hands off on the reverse, hesitating, and gets brought down to the 46-yard line. That is Chris Rowland.
Oh, great. The first of many barn finds. This is going to be fun.
A flag did get thrown, though, during that play. More than likely, it's gonna come back because of an illegal low block.
For a second, I thought you were going to say illegal low blow.
Well,
like, Jesus,
it was an illegal block, so they push them back 10, and it's now 1st and 20 from the 30-yard line. Here comes the pressure on Plummer. Throws it up, and it's still going to be a first down. They still converted on a 1st and 20.
Oh, you bastard.
Cam Camper, wide open for the easy first down for Orlando. And just like that, they are in Renegades territory at the 45. Quick throw from Plummer. It's going to sail incomplete. Renegade defender tried to pick it off as he threw it, but he fell to the ground and couldn't do it. Under 10 to go in this first half. Do not know who's going to get the ball to start the second half because I did not witness the start of it.
I'm tempted to say Dallas is going to get in the second half, but don't quote me.
Second down from the 45. High snap for Plummer. Pitches it. Corbin with the catch. And he'll get a gain of about 9. Or
That's not it.
Is it Deshaun Corbin? He's on a different team, probably. No, I was right. He is on that team. Running back screen. It's now 3rd and 2 from the Dallas 38. Or 37, Jesus. Handoff. Going to be about a half yard short, but it's not enough. 4th down. More than likely, well, they have to go for this unless they want to kick the field goal from there. They're going quick. Flags are down on the 4th down play. I think Orlando might have jumped too early and they got a false start.
What the fuck is this place?
Nope, I was wrong. Offside on Dallas, 1st down.
Oh, here we go.
So Dallas jumps first and Orlando gets the 1st down. Oh, for God's sake. Great. So by making the stupidest offside penalty possible, now Orlando continues their drive rather than getting a stop. So they are at the Dallas 30.
The way it always is.
Plummer going for it all. Off the hands of Elijah Badger, and it sails incomplete in the end zone. Wade with perfect defensive coverage for Dallas. On 2nd down, they try another handoff, and that will not work. Elijah Dotson steps out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage. Might have gone backwards a little bit. So now it's 3rd and 10. From the 31. And a timeout taken prior to the snap. Dallas burns their first timeout. Gonna briefly check on the chat just in case someone happens to hop on.
No, well, actually,
maybe you better check the chat while I look at the rosters.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they showed up yet.
And not yet. They will be here. At least I hope. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I haven't got a response yet. They probably crashed like I did.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I mean, if they show up or not, it's not a big deal. All right, third down after the timeout. Plummer throws to his left. It's caught, but it's going to be caught by Rowland, but not enough for the first down. Now I think they more likely will try the field goal from here.
Who the hell is this board?
As Rowland picked up 6 yards, but it's a 4th and 4, and they're going to bring out the field goal unit, and Michael Lance is going to get another shot at it. This is a 43-yard attempt. Much closer than his last 2 attempts that resulted in the miss, but that sun is in a diagonal direction of his field of view.
Time for the hat trick.
From 43 yards out. Nope, this time he makes it.
Oh.
The Storm are on the board. 10-3 ball game, a 1-possession difference. Uh, 3:26 left in the third quarter. Pistons up 74-68 as of this moment. So the difference is only 6. Boy, they had a 13-point lead last I checked. It's starting to dwindle.
Where the fuck is this place?
All right, let me go ahead and get the phone charger out and plug it into my phone here because it's at 32%. There's Sky Rizzy. I was wondering when we were going to see that in a UFL stream.
Yeah, I had it earlier. My bag's at 89%, so I'm good.
At least I had the TV muted, so I don't need to hear anything. All right, luckily I'm looking away, so it's... I know I said I was going to get a gaming chair as well, like about a few streams ago, but I still haven't decided for which one I want to get. I know I said I was going to try to get a gaming chair from Downix, but the problem is that that brand doesn't let me pay it off in installments with the platform I use, because I use Zip, and it's through Klarna that they use it.
Yeah, I got to pay my Klarna because I paid for my laptop. That's coming at the end of the week. I might do that.
And I just actually paid the last 2 payments of my final Switch game that I acquired as of recently, the Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, I need to show an updated Switch games collection as well during halftime. Also, I will mention, speaking of Switch games, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book drops next Thursday. I'm actually considering getting it. Any excuse to play a Yoshi game, I'm all for it. I played through Woolly World on the Wii U emulator. I didn't get a chance to play Crafted World yet. I may consider getting that one, but I doubt it.
I said the last Yoshi's game I played, and this shows how fucking old I am, was Yoshi's Island on the Super NES.
All right, here's the return for the Renegades.
I still got the string of Baby Mario stuck in my head.
29-yard line. All right, let's see
maybe
here.
This is not the best car to do this.
This is just one portion of the Switch game cases. There's still quite a few more I gotta pull out here.
All right, let's see what car I found. Get a camera, get some record. Yeah, let's see what this is.
I do like that the Switch 2 games are in red cases at the very least. makes it distinguish him. First down for the Renegades. Reed is going to throw to Tyler Vaughns, and he would have broken away for a good gain, but he lost his balance thanks to an awkward tackle attempt, and he'll pick up just 3 yards.
So apparently I found an accurate NSX. God, that Crux is in terrible shape.
Handoff on second down, and I thought 28 had it on the run, but no, Reed kept it himself, so it's about 3 yards shy of first down yardage. Yeah, this is the stack, folks. I did a head count, 18 in total. 3 switch 2 games, and the rest are for switch 1. So let that sink in. Did Reed just signal timeout? He did. Dallas is burning their second timeout. Damn it! What the hell is getting stuck on it?
The hell?
Oh no. What? Stop getting caught like that. Oh my god. Something is jamming the drawer from the top here, and I don't like it. What the hell is jamming it?
Badge I get. Oh.
Oh, it's caught on the wire of the Pro Controller that I'm leaving here on the side. Fucking hell. 3rd and 4 after the timeout. Reed trying to get out of there. He takes a sack. Fuck that. Orlando's celebrating like crazy. Fuck off.
The hell, dude?
The defender that tackled him had his tongue out celebrating like a psychopath.
All right, I'm about to see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, I just mimicked him. Maybe I exaggerated it, but seriously. They are collapsing, dude, and I'm not liking this. This is what I've noticed. Dallas finds a way to score a touchdown early in the game. What kind of a fucking punt was that? Here comes Orlando on the return. And he puts them damn near into Dallas territory. Oh, no. I think Orlando's going to tie it up here.
What do we got here? MR4. That's part stock. Not worth the 22,000. I already did that race.
Jesus, they're showing the
That's a
history of
sweet ride.
Fort Hood, and one of the facts caught my eye. At
I'm
one
about ready to
point
see
during
it.
this, at one point during Fort Hood's history, Elvis Presley showed up as one time. At one point.
All right, I'm ready to see it. Yep, there it is.
First down from midfield. Hand off to Corbin. Gain
And
of
of course, that was
5.
many years before the Elvis era that always fascinated me the most. And yes, I'm sick fucking actually enjoy his later years. Reason is because there used to be a shock jock or a couple I used to listen to called Don and Mike. And every year on the anniversary of Elvis's death, they do a special episode on it. It's one of the funniest episodes that they do each year.
Second and 5. Another handoff and only a gain of 1 that time.
In fact,
And even
when
a couple
Goodex and I
of
did our
opponents showing some sportsmanship as they shake hands.
when Goodex and I did our bacon themed cooking show, we were going to do a special episode dedicated to Elvis.
Do you have a title
Because let me
for
ask
it,
you
or
this.
was it just something you did out of free will?
It was called Bacon Strippers.
Uh-oh.
The episode we were going to do about Elvis was, have you ever heard of a sandwich called the Fool's Gold Loaf?
I'll hold that thought real quickly to get this out of the way. There's a
Yeah.
Renegades defender down.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit. Eddie, why'd you spin out in front of me?
But yeah, no, I haven't heard of it.
All right, basically the sandwich is a whole loaf of bread. Haul it out, melt it in butter, and filled with a jar of peanut butter, a jar of jelly. I'm not sure if it's strawberry or grape, but the main part is, in the words of Don and Mike, the entire sandwich is filled with a pound of crispy fried bacon. It's referred to as a peanut butter and jelly sandwich of Olympic proportions. I always wanted to fucking try it because it does sound good. But we never had the chance to make it. In fact, the only place they were able to get it was a restaurant in Colorado. And guess how much it cost? And keep in mind, this is like in 1975. It cost $50. So I'm going to check the inflation calendar and see how much that would be today. And if I can learn how to type calculator correctly. Oh, that's CPI inflation. That's not what I want. All right, so I said 1975. It would be $49.95. Jesus Christ. Today, that sandwich would cost $310.
Dear God.
Yeah. See if I can find anything on it online.
So the playoff picture entering tonight, if it stays like this, the Battlehawks would face off against the Stallions while the Defenders would face off against the Storm. Right now, the rest of us with the Kings, Renegades, Aviators, and Gamblers are all still in the hunt. Nobody has been mathematically eliminated just yet. That could change after tonight. 3rd and 4 for Orlando. They are at the 44-yard line of Dallas. Plummer, first down, it's Roland. All the way to the 35. Dang it, man. How is it that we were heavily favored to win the whole thing, and now here we are looking like this? Keep in mind, we've been on a 4-game losing streak. We're trying to end it here tonight, but it's not going to happen if they keep allowing first downs like this. Here's Badger on first down. He picks up 8 on the reception. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
What are they doing again?
Oh, wow. Dallas had jumped early, and the Orlando head coach tried to signal to the official that there was an offside and there should have been a first down, but they don't flag it. And it will now take us to the 2-minute warning. But I saw it with my own eyes. He clearly jumped. Even though it was against my team, they made the wrong call there. They should have flagged it for offside. Dallas got away with one there.
The hell? I'll say this right now. The Fox One app on Android sucks. All right, there we go. I think I fixed it. Yep, another freaking pill ad. Let me guess. Is death a side effect?
Oh, that is one beautiful shot of the sunset.
There's a gorgeous shot of it earlier.
Yeah, the one that they just showed makes the other one pale in comparison.
Oh, god damn, that's amazing.
2nd and 1, and of course they will pick up the first down because they're the Storm. It's Elijah Badger. What else is new? Even if Dallas got away with a missed offside, Orlando was still going to find a way to pick it up. I mean, if Dallas can somehow hold them to a field goal, it would be nice, but I doubt it. Knowing Orlando, they're going to score the fucking touchdown because they're at the 19 of Dallas as of this moment. Plummer on first down. Hit as he throws. It's going to be caught, and going backwards for a 1-yard loss is Corbin. Minute 20 left in the half. Orlando having all 3 of their timeouts, choosing not to use any of them. Backed up to the 20-yard line. Plummer with time. Almost intercepted. It was a low throw, so it would have been very close, but it damn near got picked. Incomplete, and that now brings up a 3rd and 11. I still don't think they're going to stop him. also week 2 of Mouse PI for Mel, so I'm going to hold back on tuning in because, of course, I don't want to get spoiled.
Yeah.
Because
I was playing a little bit of that a couple nights ago.
Considering getting it here in the near future and streaming it for myself here. Probably going to use one of the gaming computers on my campus instead of this one because, well, it's laggy as all can be.
Oh.
All right, Orlando does burn their first time out. With 59 seconds remaining, it is going to be 3rd and 1. Third and 2 ones. 3rd and 11. Lord have mercy. And, well, you were wrong. Thank God I didn't quote you. Orlando gets it to start the second half.
Oh, my mistake.
Damn.
I thought they got to come on kickoff. I guess I was wrong.
Merriweather in the sideline trying to hype the crowd up. 3rd and 11. Plummer will throw. Caught for a first down at the 8. Oh, fucking hell. It's inside the 10, so this should be a 1st and goal. Fucking hell. They're going to get it, dude. There's no way they don't. They got a whole bunch of time here. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Plummer to a wide open man. Down to the 1.
Yep, way open.
Unreal. Allowing the tight end to get that wide open, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Plummer's going to jump over and get it. Touchdown, Orlando.
Fuck.
Jack Plummer does the Gronk spike in terrible fashion as the Storm are an extra point away from a tie game. And they get it to start the second half, so more than likely they're going to take the lead. I knew this wasn't going to last. Here's the extra point by Michael Lantz. And this game is tied. Fucking hell. That's just what I needed.
Another barn find. Let's see what this one is.
That Gronk spike was awful. You have to let the ball bounce on the ground and then up in the big and let it gain big air. But the way you threw it was piss poor. Never try to do a Gronk spike ever again when you score. You can't even celebrate correctly. All right, here is the kickoff to the Renegades with 14 seconds left. They're probably just going to take a knee and end the half. Here's the return down to the 34-yard line. Keep in mind, going into this game, Orlando is in 3rd in the league at 5-2. Dallas, with their loss against Birmingham, fell to 3 and 4 and are in 6th. With a win tonight for the Storm, they clinch a playoff berth and are guaranteed a spot. Which is something my co-host here does not want.
Nope.
But more than likely, they're going to get it. Because Dallas right now just collapsed after that touchdown. Reed takes a knee, and we are going to halftime. with a tie ball game at 10 apiece, as Orlando will get it to start the second half. And I will be right back to get the aforementioned Fruity Pebble shake and give it a try here.
Just here. Oh, there's the barn. At least that was easier to find. Oh, it's right near all this. Oh, damn. All right, so we got. This better be good. What's here? Conflict 500. Never heard of that one.
Alright, so here it is. Here's what it looks like. You can see all the Fruity Pebble bits on it. The consistency is a little off because I left it in the freezer, so it almost looks like every part of this shake is a cookie part. Like a cookie bit instead of a regular shake, but you know what? It will work with this. It's the only way I could prevent it from fucking melting, okay? Cut me some slack.
Oh, come on, stupid phone. There we go. So they're doing real American freestyle on my birthday. That's going to be fun.
Wow. The taste is amazing. Somehow they replicated the soft serve to make it taste like actual milk you put in cereal, and the Fruity Pebbles taste actually works.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
It's like you're eating a cold bowl of Fruity Pebbles and milk. As weird as that sounds. It's just, and the Fruity Pebbles are just like I remember them. Soft and chewy. Because you know the crunch on those don't last.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Why am I still drawing this focus? I'm going to change cars.
Disregarding the consistency, this is amazing.
All right, where should I go next?
I'm glad I got a large now. This shit's heavenly.
Speed trap. All right. And let me get out my fastest car on here. Bring me the Vulcan. Actually, no, I'm going to bring out the Centenario.
These guys know how to do it best. Damn, was kind of hoping they'd be open before 8 a.m. tomorrow, so that way I could return and buy another one of these. But damn it, they don't open till 10:30.
That sucks, man.
Fuck. Oh well.
Oh fuck, I was wrecked.
The reason I say before 8 is because, well, you know, folks, at Saturdays I have an early work shift, and I work from 8 to 5. Why on a Saturday and why for that long? Because I'm one of only 2 people that have that shift. But hardly anybody comes by the desk or calls. Keep an eye on the chat while I'm checking the NBA game.
Will do. Hang on. Let me switch over. Yep, got nothing.
And it looks like this is going to go to Game 7 with the score we're at right now. 3:56 left in the fourth quarter. Detroit is up 104 to 90.
Shit.
Unless Cleveland goes on a crazy run towards these last 4 minutes, during these last 4 minutes, this series is going to a Game 7 in Detroit. I almost said Cleveland. No, they're already in Cleveland. Ugh.
My only hope is there'll be like another Malice. Wait, I actually have Destin Gary from on my fucking friends list here. Are you kidding me? He should show up as a competitor in my game.
There are 2 other things from their breakfast lineup that I didn't get. There was the infamous cinnamon toast crunch dipped cone, and I didn't get that for obvious reasons because that shit would have probably melted by the time I got home.
Yeah.
And then the other
thing, that sounds fucking good.
Chocolate donut blizzard.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. But I chose to get the Fruity Pebble shake just because it comes in the cup, so in case it melts, it doesn't cause too much of a mess. But also because I love the concept of Fruity Pebbles in shake form.
I love when places come up with weird shit like that.
Hey, it's actually for all DQs, not just the Texas ones. So I think you could very well get it yourself.
I'll take a look. I think my nearest DQ's in, let's see. Oh, there's one in Herndon, so I should be good. Herndon's not that far from here. All right, let's see what's next.
consistency can get to be a little bit of an issue.
Start to melt.
But it's not melting, it's just by leaving it in the freezer, now it looks like a thicker ice cream because this was soft serve. Now it looks like normal ice cream. Like if soft serve gets frozen, ice crystals form on the soft serve part, and the consistency just gets thrown off.
Yeah.
Not even mixing it saves it.
Yeah, I'll take the L on that one. Oh crap! I'm still going the wrong way.
All right, time to get this lid off because it's not actually getting in the way of me doing the rest of this shake.
What is that? Oh, must be another mascot to run over. Out. And I just wrecked my car. Just lovely. And the way I wrecked my car, I'm having flashbacks to the very first Need for Speed that came out. That version had this one guy who heckled you every time you wrecked.
I think they're still at halftime, so I'm going to head to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I just turned a $200,000 car into a $13 piece of scrap. Right, that'll be $239,000. Pay the cashier. So that's my destination. I should probably change my car. So that should be cleared. That was this. Hmm. Yeah, 20,000. Yeah, 10,000. Empty estate. Nice.
Okay. Do you have to make the cameras because I was gonna change out that white polo to my Cowboys polo here. This may seem like a dumb decision, but if Dallas is going to prevent Orlando from securing a playoff spot and keeping their hopes alive, they need a win.
Yeah.
And that's not going to be easy to do with the fact that your defense has got to get back out there. Okay, so I also, by going to the bathroom, allowed the shake here to melt. Now the consistency doesn't look so bad. Actually, it looks like a proper shake, and it's liquefied, if you will.
Yeah. That's what I get now.
But there's still damn clusters of fruity
actually.
pebbles in here that I don't like. I will say there's a lot of fruity pebbles here.
To next.
Jesus, never mind. The ice crystals are still there. Like when I try to sip the shake, it's still like cluster. I'm going to have to mix this shit because I don't see any other way I can keep this consistency as it is because there's still ice clusters in there.
Oh, I forgot I was already here.
Better. Mixing it up with the straw helped. All right. Here we go. Ready to start the second half. I literally got back out of the bathroom just about a minute before they were about to start the second half. So like I said, Dallas' defense is going to step out again because Orlando gets it to start the second half. That consistency is better. If only I brought a napkin. That was a dumbass move. Well, can't get it now because the second half's about to start. First half took place in the daytime, sunset. Now the second half's about to unfold at night as we continue from Fort Hood. And on the return, he's inside the 40 with a flag thrown right at the end of the return.
It's an illegal block.
You saw an illegal block in there?
I'm guessing. I haven't gotten the kick yet.
Oh, yeah, you forgot you're behind.
Okay, here we go.
And it's going to be a hold on Orlando that's going to push them back 10.
So, yeah, I didn't really see the hold.
Crazy to think that the pregame odds was that Dallas was a 2.5-point favorite. Even with Orlando's good record, Dallas was still the favorite to win this. First down, a toss to Elijah Badger. He's going to get 9. That's not the
My regular
start we wanted to
10.5
see.
favorite last week says hold my beer.
What?
I said my 10.5 point favorite last week says hold my beer.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. That's going to be embarrassing, especially with the fact that you're going up against them this week.
Yeah.
Second and 1, a handoff. He's going backwards. But they only rule him for a loss of 1. It looked like he was going to lose more, but they're going to make it a 3rd and 2.
As I said last night, I would be that football champion. What a waste of 40 quid. So in my case, was $10.
On third down. Plummer keeps it himself, fooled everybody. Plummer off to the races, and he is going to go the distance. Touchdown, Orlando. Jack Plummer all the way home. Ridiculous. Unreal. Plummer was gone from the start of that play. And the Storm have taken the lead in just 3 plays. God bless America. That is how the second half is going to start, with a Plummer run going the distance. Extra point is good, and Orlando takes a 17-10 lead. Only 2 to 3 minutes into the first quarter of this half.
Yeah, I'd already say third quarter.
Jesus Christ. I know. I don't even care if I screwed it up, man. That is ridiculous. 3 plays from scrimmage was all it took for Orlando to claim the lead. I mean, I knew Orlando was going to find a way to score on this drive, but I didn't think they'd do it so fast.
As I said, another day, another fucking meltdown.
Fucking damn it. Here's the kickoff to the Renegades. Now all of a sudden down within 2 minutes of starting the second half. Here's Merriweather on the return, brought down to the 37, 38-yard line.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And naturally, of course, they bring in an interview on Plummer.
Yeah, they got to circle jerk him.
71-yard touchdown run, the longest run in the UFL this season, and naturally it is against us. First down looks like there was an incompletion because it's now 2nd and 10. Hand off to Merriweather, 1 yard. They are not moving this ball with ease anymore, dude. It's looking like Orlando is going to clinch that playoff spot with the way that Dallas is performing now here in the second half. This has become a trend that has occurred in all the Renegade streams from the Aviators game to now that we've witnessed. They start off strong, but going into the second half, they just have essentially given up. 3rd and 9. Reed throws to a wide open receiver. He reaches for the first down. He should have just enough. And he will, from the looks of it.
That was a weird camera angle.
They will credit him with the first down. Handoff up the middle. Merriweather off to the races and gets brought down inside the 40 to the 35.
Good.
And he still keeps on going because he didn't think he got ruled down. Oh, where are they going to spot him? Man, Merriweather just took off.
I'm going to take a look. Yeah, he was down, but I couldn't see what the yardage, though. Ugh.
All right, so let's see where they're going to mark him down at. The 37-yard line of Orlando. Back to Merriweather. He'll try to carry it on the left side. 1 yard again. Ugh. Second and 9. Reed going deep with this. He's got a receiver! Touchdown, Renegades!
Yes. About time.
Seth Green was wide open. Renegades respond. What an answer by Dallas. They are an extra point away from tying it up again. Holy cow. Reed took a deep shot, and Seth Green beats the defender to the punch and takes it in the end zone. Wow. What a response. Oh my God. Is Orlando using a super challenge to challenge a
Oh,
non-penalty
God.
call? An Orlando offensive lineman just pushes a defender down while trying to block. They're going to call the fucking penalty on Dallas, and it's going to send them back. That has to be an unnecessary roughness on that offensive lineman.
As always.
Great. Super challenge from Orlando, because what else is new? But luckily it stands. The ruling of the touchdown will stand. There is no foul. Orlando loses their super challenge and their first time out in the process, and they will not be able to challenge anything for the rest of this game as the touchdown is good. Now here's the extra point. Right up the middle, not a problem. We are tied up again. The deep shot from Reed to Seth Green. And we are at a tie game once again. Wow. I didn't think they'd do it, but they did.
Nice.
Hell of an answer.
And we get treated to a Skyrisy ad now.
Not anymore for me, because it
You're
finally
ahead.
ended. Yeah, I'm ahead. Oh, boy.
That's a downside.
So tie game, it's 17 all. Again, though, that just... They haven't made a big play like that in a really long time. I'm pretty sure the veteran with the last name of Green in the stands might be related to that tight end that made that touchdown grab. He was having the time of his life enjoying watching Seth make that catch. Here's the return to the Storm. Brought down at the 30-yard line and no further than that. And meanwhile, some slight pushing and shoving that does de-escalate very quickly. So who is that aforementioned veteran? As Seth Green joins him. It's his father, Colonel Brian Green. His father was going crazy in the stands watching him score that touchdown.
It just sounds weird hearing Seth Green.
Wow. That's the name of the player that scored that touchdown, though. Here's a handoff on first down for the Storm. They get brought down to the 34, 35-yard line for a gain of 4. Wow. So his father was a veteran. Good for the guy that he at least scored a touchdown so his father could enjoy it. Of course, we thank Colonel Green for his services. Second and 7. Plummer's pass is dropped. Sails incomplete. It's third down. I think Jashawn Corbin was the intended receiver. All of a sudden, it's now 3rd and 6 for Orlando. Let's see. Well, final score for Pistons Cavaliers is 115-94. That game is going to Game 7 in Detroit. 3rd and 7 for Orlando from the 35. Pressure on Plummer. Setting up a screen that'll pick up an easy first down and a lot more past midfield to the 48-yard line of Dallas. They are in enemy territory again. First down, Storm. What else is new?
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Coming up on 8 minutes left to go in this third quarter. First down from the Dallas 48. Pressure coming right in Plummer's face. He gets it away somehow. Still up on his feet, and he's going to get another first down at the 38.
Must not say phrasing. Must not say phrasing.
Unreal, man.
Did you really say coming in his face?
I said the pressure. Oh, my God. Get your mind out of the gutter, you nasty. Fucking hell.
So I say we'll never be done with phrasing.
First down. Here comes the pressure again. Dropped. Incomplete for Elijah Badger. Had a free rusher just going right at him, and he threw an incompletion in the process. God, I need to say the right words or else it's going to trigger the phrasing reflex. Ugh. Let's see. Meanwhile, for Spurs Timberwolves, that game is a 5-point difference. Spurs leading it. In mind, if the Spurs win this game, it's San Antonio will advance. Second down, Plummer directing traffic. Now he has to throw it away as the pressure was too much for him to handle. And he just had to get rid of the football. So again, a reminder for what's at stake tonight. With a win here for the Storm, they clinch a playoff berth. Dallas trying to play spoiler and stop them and keep their playoff hopes alive because they are on a mission to try to get back to 500 after losing 4 straight games right after winning the first 3 consecutive. Third down from the 37. Plummer throws. It's going to be caught for a first down again. It's Camper. There was an offensive hold that was missed during that play, too. 68 holds on to the neck area of the defender that was coming for Plummer, and somehow no flag was thrown. And yet Dallas chooses not to super challenge and let that first down stand. Oh, boy. First down from the 20. Hand off to Corbin. Nothing. Might have lost the yard on the carry. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now I'm afraid. 2nd and 11, backed up to the 21. Plummer in trouble. Has to throw it away again. Nobody open. He just had to throw the football away. Brings up 3rd down. Also, I really hope I didn't lose it because I haven't heard anything from you yet.
What was that?
Oh.
I'm still here. I'm witnessing a holy shit moment while playing this. I'm being chased by a giant mecha. This is insane.
All right. 3rd down and 11 coming up for Orlando as they actually use their 2nd timeout.
Oh, fuck.
So they're down to 1 left, and their super challenge has been exhausted. All right. 3rd down and 11. 4:32 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Orlando is at the Dallas 21. Here comes the rush. Plummer throws it. It's caught for a gain of 10 by Rowland. 4th down and 1.
They're going to go for it.
Oh, great. There's always one receiver that makes the catch for either to set them up for either a 4th and short or to give them a 1st down. And that football never touched the ground. Rowland kept his hands right underneath the football. They actually give him the 1st down. So it's 1st and goal from the 8. Corbin. Still up. Down to the 1. They're going to score again.
Jesus Christ.
They're going to score again, dude. There's no way. They're down to the 1 at this point, and they still haven't stopped them. What is going on here? Make that the 2-yard line, but still, they're still getting closer. At least they can't fucking touch us because that shit's banned, but still. Give to Corbin on 2nd down. He's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, a Storm. And they're back in front. Jashawn Corbin. Here we go again. Orlando back in the lead yet again. What else is new? Defense continues to collapse and allowing the opponent to lead. One Dallas defender had Corbin in his grasp and could not bring him down at all. Just kept on barreling through and took it in. Now here's Lance for the extra point. And it's good as well. 24-17. Orlando is back on top yet again.
That
Could
hurts.
not hold them to a field goal. They just had to allow Orlando to run the length of the field and reclaim the lead. And now Dallas is going to do absolutely nothing with it. Because let's face it, despite the fact that they connected with Seth Green for a touchdown earlier, I do not see this happening. Orlando's going to find a way to stop them defensively and ruin their chances. And then after that, Orlando will find a way to extend their lead even further. Because they've got to stop playing with a deficit here. You can't They can't keep trying to catch up and score here. Jesus Christ, man. I thought it was going to be a beatdown. I thought Orlando was going to run the floor with the Renegades, but of course, as usual, I'm wrong, and it's actually a close battle.
Ugh.
And despite the fact that Dallas is down, there's still a crowd of Renegades faithful that are still willing to stick around and support them, probably because it's a close game right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Here's the kickoff to Dallas. Return from the 1. He backed up into the end zone. He hesitated a little bit. Now he's got to try to do something with it and can't. Down to the 23, 24-yard line. He thought he stepped into the. He thought it went into the end zone for a touchback, but no, it wasn't. He stepped backwards into the end zone, so he had to return it out. Otherwise, it was going to be a safety, and that would have really hurt you. Luckily, he had plenty of room to return it to give them at least some semblance of breathing room.
Yeah, that's it. So he's about 22. What's this?
First down from the 23. Handoff. Trying to get the first down. Trucks a man to a first down. Lingard absolutely trucks a defender on his way to move the chains. Now they're at the 35. 2:40 left in the third quarter. Handoff again, and again it's a burst of speed from Lingard as he takes it to the 41-yard line. A gain of 6. Lorenzo Lingard is in the backfield right now on 2nd and 4. He gets another handoff and he takes off! First down at the 48-yard line of Orlando. 3 powerful runs that have produced positive yardage in big ways. As Lingard continues to move the Renegades further down the field.
See how long that lasts.
They are up to 100 total rushing yards on the game. First down from the Orlando 48. Reed fakes the handoff. The pass sails incomplete for Stoops. Drake Stoops, the intended receiver, as Reed faked the handoff to Lingard. You probably should have just let him try to run with it again. Coming up on a minute left in the third quarter. Second down coming up for the Renegades. Reed looking to throw again. Off the chest of Vaughns. And that's not Vaughns. That is Deontay Burnett. But he had a chance. He was wide open, but it bounced off of his chest and to the ground for an incompletion. How does he not catch that? I do not understand. You had that in the breadbasket, but you just let it bounce off of your freaking chest and to the ground. And apparently it was, Denzel Mims. I didn't even have the right name pronounced. Denzel Mims. Oh, come on! Now you dumbasses decide to false start. What the heck? They're literally collapsing now. What the heck is this? Stop doing the same old shit that you're known for. Seriously, y'all are about to suffer your 5th straight loss if you keep making these kinds of mistakes. 3rd and 15, they're just going to run this down at the end of the quarter. I don't see them running a play here. Yep, quarter's over. Fucking hell! If it was 1st or 2nd down, I would maybe forgive y'all and cut y'all some slack for false starting. But the fact that you did it on a 3rd and 10 and you false started and set yourselves up for a 3rd and long, you're not doing yourselves any favors. The 4th quarter is going to start with a 3rd and 15 backed up to their own territory. But because they already crossed the 50, if they don't get it, they have to go for it. Because I don't imagine they even go for a 4-point field goal attempt. Lord have fucking mercy. It's happening already, and we haven't even started the 4th quarter yet. Jesus Christ. I'm not looking forward to this last quarter. If I'm already losing my mind before the end of the 3rd when they just false started on a 3rd and 10, I'm not looking forward to how my sanity's going to be going into this 4th quarter.
Yeah. Well, it'll be my turn tomorrow.
I'm getting called over again, and I already know what's going to happen. They're going to make me take out the fucking trash for the upteenth time because that's pretty much the only reason I get called over again. Jesus Christ. Well, they're going to have to wait because the fourth quarter's starting now. All for... Reed tries to run it himself, gets tripped up behind the line, and loses 2 yards. Can't even move forward. Seriously, now it's 4th and 17, and you have to go for this because you've already crossed the 50.
Yeah, they're melting down.
Lord have mercy, dude. They're going to freaking lose. I mean, I kind of expected this, but... Oh, God. Reed throws a desperation pass, and it's caught. He gets it to Mims. He picks up a first down. Uh-oh. But, of course, there's a flag down as I get excited. Mims picked up the first down. Inside the 20 of the Storm. They did not just call a hold on 75 to erase it. 10-yard penalty, 4th and 27. They keep going backwards. They are going the wrong freaking way. They have not made any positive movement. Backed up to their own 35. And they cannot complete it on 4th down to Tyler Vaughns, and the Storm are going to get it back. They get no points on that drive, exactly like I predicted. Reed wants a flag for defensive PI. None was thrown originally. The Renegades are strongly considering using the Super Challenge. And they are going to use it. Vaughns claimed that he was interfered with. Let's see. Looking at the replay, looking at number 1 with 27 in coverage. He's got an arm on him. He has an arm on Vaughns. That has to be defensive PI. He prevented him from having a chance at catching that. 27 had his arm all over the right arm of Vaughns. That has to be defensive pass interference.
Oh, easily. I just saw it.
Granted, he does push away, or he does push on 27, but even then, he still denied the opportunity to catch it. With how he was grasping onto him, the best he could do was try to make a one-handed grab. But of course, it stands.
Big surprise.
First down, Orlando. They did the right thing. They used the Super Challenge, but it still doesn't work. How in God's green earth is that not defensive PI? In what world does that not get flagged?
And who's doing the officiating tonight? Is it Blandino?
Yes, it is.
Fucking course.
And of course it's... Oh my God, of course it's that bastard Blandino of all people. Golly, man.
Yeah, I see him.
He has an arm on him. In what world is that not PI? He prevents him from catching the flipping ball. Make it make sense.
Blandino's a fucking moron.
And because of that, Orlando takes over from the Dallas 35, and they're going to find a way to score. Because it's going to happen. The last 3 drives have been touchdowns. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Handoff again. Nothing. It's 3rd down. It's 3rd and 9. They're still not going to stop him. Third and 9. Caught. Badger. First down to the 20. They keep it going again. They had a golden chance to stop them. But naturally, they leave Elijah Badger all alone to make that catch and for the first down. As the Storm enter the red zone yet again. Another handoff. And he takes off for a gain of 7. Forget it, dude. Orlando's going to win. They're going to clinch a playoff spot at this point. Because screw winning, I guess.
Yeah.
It's time to slowly but surely start accepting the fact that they're about to suffer their 5th consecutive L.
Yeah.
He pitches it to Roland. Inside the 10, first down at the 7. 1st and goal, Orlando. You forget it. There's no way. If Orlando doesn't cash in, I have questions. They're going to do it. The last 3 drives, like I said, have all been touchdowns. This defense cannot stop anything. Why are they going on break? Was a timeout taken?
Obviously.
Stop trying to delay the inevitable, man.
Yeah, they're down to 1 timeout left.
Dallas burned their 2nd one. That's just what we need, man. Both teams losing out on the Super Challenge, and now, thanks to a missed PI call that legitimately should have been called, but of course, bastard Blandino over there denying the successful challenge. Like, I still don't get it. He had his arm on the right. He had an arm on the right arm of Vaughn's. He prevented him from making a catch. With how he was being held, that should have the best he could do was make a one-handed snag. And you mean to tell me that is not interfering with him? What kind of sense does that make? It just doesn't. There's no sense. It doesn't make any sense. Seriously. I can't take this anymore, man. No, Dallas still has 2 timeouts. I don't know why they went on a break all of a sudden. First and goal. Touchdown. 1 play, and they get it. KJ Hamler on the reverse, and the Storm cash in. They lead by 2 fucking scores. Dallas, just pack your bags and prepare to have your names written down the death note, because there's no way you guys don't get mathematically eliminated from playoff contention after this. I still don't understand what on earth could have possibly happened to this team to where they've collapsed to where they are now. They started the season 3-0 just to lose 4 in a row. And they are on the verge of losing 5 in a row. What could have possibly happened to this Dallas team that led to this collapse? Austin Reed was primed to have an amazing year. But instead, he turns into a fraud from week 4 beyond. I bet you Perez wouldn't have done anything like this, but we're never going to find out because he's having the time of his life in St. Louis. Because naturally, when your team is doing god-awful and losing to crappy teams, you get rid of the second-string quarterback that was actually a stud in his prime. Now he's being a stud somewhere else, and you guys are going to have to contend with your failures and prepare to be eliminated. Still 10:36 left. It's theoretically not over, but let's just face it, it is over.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Return goes down to the 29-yard line as the Renegades are going to take over from that spot. Down by 14. Thanks to the fact that a holding penalty erased the 4th down conversion, and then on the following play, a defensive PI penalty that was missed that should have been called wasn't. First down from the 30. Unless Dallas does something crazy, I don't see them rebounding. Incomplete for Merriweather. They try to set up a screen and he can't even make a completion. These motherfuckers are washed. I've had just about enough of this. For my sake, I hope the Cowboys can make this. Oh, God. I don't even want to say it.
Yeah, don't jinx yourself.
I just hope
By
this
the way,
NFL season is better than this UFL season I'm experiencing as a Renegade fan. Reed takes off on second down and picks up the first down with his legs.
by the way, just so you know, I left Mel's stream because Wes just went, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
How does she know him? Like, is he her? Are they in a relationship, or why is he?
Yeah, I want to say yes. So it's like blah 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 blah. Look, I'm
hand
some
off
of us
to
are
Merriweather
you.
past the 50 down to the 47. A gain of 9.
Yeah. So I lied and told him that Good X was contacting me. I need to head off. Sorry, Good X.
Yeah, they're probably knocked out at this point. I don't think they're going to show up in the chat anymore.
I hate.
Second down and 1. Merriweather picks up a first down inside the 40, down to the 32-yard line.
I've got to check the odds for tomorrow. So Birmingham's 2.5.
9 minutes left. If Dallas scores quickly here, they still have a semblance of a chance. But even then, this defense is not. I can't believe I'm about to say this about the Renegades. Just like I said earlier last season with the Cowboys, but this defense can't stop a freaking housefly if they tried.
Dan fears I missed the odds for my game.
Reed throws it up deep, and it's incomplete for Tyler Vaughns. Could have had a chance at it if he cut it back inside, but of course he didn't. Would have been a perfectly thrown ball if Vaughns read the route better. But of course, there was an Orlando defender that prevented him from having a chance. Field goal more than likely won't cut it if they don't get the first down here. Second down. Reed fires wide open is Seth Green. First down inside the 15 of the 12. Under 8 to go, but they've got to hustle if they're going to try to get back into this game. Again, they're down 2 scores at this point. And that clock continues to tick. First down from the 13. Reed has to get rid of it. He couldn't find anybody whatsoever.
Oh, shit, I meant to do that. Yeah, it's not looking good, man.
Second down. Merriweather breaking tackles inside the 10, down to the 9. Third and 6. Incomplete for Green. Missed him by about a yard.
Ugh.
Now it's 4th down.
They're going to blow it.
Yeah, they're not going to get this.
I'm hoping the counter jinx works, but I don't see it happen. Jesus Christ.
Just a god-awful throw on that third down.
That was.
4th and 1. And incomplete, right? Well, I'll be damned. It's not.
Yeah.
Touchdown Renegades. It's Emmanuel Butler again.
I'll be damned. They're going to go for 4th and 12.
On a 4th and 7, they get a touchdown.
You're going to do a 4th and 12. That was a good catch, by the way.
Hell of a catch by Butler, but
There's 5 minutes left, so.
I don't know. I mean, it's up to them if they want to go for that 4th and 12. The UFL, though, you do need only 1 foot in bounds to make the catch, so that is a completion for the score. They go for the extra point. Thieker's kick is good.
And thankfully, Blandino is to hold my beer.
And the Renegades cut it back down to 1 score as Emmanuel Butler with a 2-touchdown game keeps them in it. We'll see what they end up doing here with 5.5 left to go in this game in just a few moments. Do they end up kicking it away, or do they try the 4th and 12? They were able to convert a 4th and 7, but what do they? I don't think they go for the 4th and 12 here. You still have 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning if it gets down to that point.
True.
I would believe that they don't go for this 4th and 12. I think they just kick it into the landing zone. Obviously, they'll kick it into the end zone for a touchback because that'd be stupid considering they get it at their own 40.
So if they did that, it'd be the same as doing a failed 4th and 12. Yeah. More ads about the World Cup. Oh, I guess I was wrong.
So they do kick it into the landing zone. It gets returned down to the 27. And it comes down to this. It's not over yet, but if Dallas wants to keep their hopes alive against Orlando, they need to get a stop, which is something they have not been able to do all night long. First down, KJ Hamler drops a wide open pass.
That's not good. They got to stop him here.
The last 4 drives have been touchdowns for Orlando.
Yeah.
I should mention the last 4 consecutive drives. 5 minutes left. Second down. Handoff up the middle, tries to pick up a burst of speed. He'll be down at the 33-yard line. Picks up 5. Third and 5 coming up with 4.5 left to go. Third and 5. Incomplete. A bad throw by Plummer is going to bring up 4th and 5.
They need this.
Incredibly, they went 3 and out, and the Storm are just going to punt this away.
Oh.
It wouldn't make sense to risk it here deep in your own territory at this stage. Well, boy, the way that football came out of his hand when he threw it was just god-awful. It had no chance to be caught. I don't know where Plummer thought he was trying to throw that pass, but it just was nowhere near a receiver. So here's Jack Browning to punt this away back to Dallas. This for the first time in a long time. Dallas gets themselves a stop. As for the punt, it'll be down at the 33-yard line. Make that the 34. So incredibly, Dallas forces Orlando to go 3 and out, and they get the football back. Question is now, can they capitalize? They are now in full control. Now, if they do end up getting the touchdown, do they dare go for 2? Well, let's not think about that right now. First things first. The first step has been taken care of. Dallas was able to get the football back after forcing a 3 and out. The next step is to punt it into the end zone. And not make so many costly mistakes. They got lucky that they walked away with a touchdown on that last drive.
Is that Brady?
Yes.
Never mind. God, this car's way too loose. I'd take a better car than this.
All right, 3:28 left. Boy, this is where it gets nerve-wracking here. First down from the 34.
All right, so get this, man.
Handoff out the 1 yard. 1
Ugh.
freaking yard to start. Lingard can't get any more than a single yard. Lord have freaking mercy. That's not how you start it. 2nd and 9. Right over the middle. It's intercepted. Off of 3 deflections, it's intercepted. Orlando gets it back 2 plays later. You have got to be kidding me. How in the world? Dude, are you freaking kidding me? Deflected once, twice, and into the hands of number 9 of Orlando for the interception and the first turnover of the whole game. And of course, the fraud, Austin Reed, threw it. It was off the hands of Baylor Cup. Could not haul it in, and Orlando gets it right back at the 49 of Dallas. And now here comes Rowland to try to make them pay. Picks up 7. 2 plays. They blew that opportunity out the window. And the Orlando sideline goes ballistic as they know they're going to win this game because there is no way Dallas is going to get another stop. Gain of 1 on the handoff on 2nd down. It's now 3rd and 2 as it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
And they'll get a first down.
Ridiculous. Dallas burns their 2nd timeout at 2:04. 2:04 remaining. They burn their 2nd timeout. Ridiculous. And they actually put 8 seconds back on the clock, so it's 2:12 with the timeout called. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Your defense finally gets a stop, forces Orlando to go 3 and out, and what do they do on offense? Give it right back to the Storm yet again, giving them a reason to get back out there. And they will pick up a first down with number 87 making a wide open catch, and they will pick it up. Freaking Bowman, the tight end, picks up the first down as we go to the 2-minute warning, and there is nothing Dallas can do anymore. How is it that when they get these golden opportunities, they either turn it over for the first time in the whole game or just do nothing at all? This isn't making any sense. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. How in the fuck did this team start 3-0, then lose their next 4, now 5? This doesn't add up. What happened to this team? They showed promise after week 3. Then they collapse and do this? Screw Austin Reed, man. I've said this before in the Columbus game and in the Birmingham game. This guy is a fraud. I don't care what he did in the first 3 weeks. You cannot, as the saying goes, It's not how you start. It's how you finish. And in this case, you're finishing in the form of a fraud. How is it that on the last drive, you get a touchdown, but then when you finally get it back the following drive, 2 plays in, you turn it over for the first time in the whole game? There was no turnover in that whole matchup until now. No interceptions, no fumble recoveries. And of course, when they have to get a touchdown to keep themselves in it, of course, that's when the interception comes in. First down from the 34. Handoff to Corbin. Gets no gain. Dallas is going to use their final timeout to no avail because there's nothing they can do. Dallas is going to fall to 3-5. While Orlando's going to secure a playoff spot at 6-2. Crazy.
Yeah, it fucking hurts me, man.
I'm not going to forgive you for that kiss of death, by the way.
Yeah, I don't expect you to. I hate myself, too.
Corbin down to the 27 as he gets 7. It's a 3rd and short yet again. And even if they don't get it, they're probably going to do another they're probably going to run another play. They're probably going to go for the 4th down if they don't get it on 3rd.
Yeah, their choice.
There's the 1st down to Corbin at the 20. Game over, season over, Renegades over. They are done. I am done. We are done.
Oh. For a second, I thought you were going to say it in the words of the late Yankees announcer, John Sterling. Ball game over. Season over. Renegades lose. Duh! Renegades lose. Like I said, this fucks me over, too.
2-0 down,
now
so
I gotta
Plummer's
win
going
tomorrow.
to end it. And once again, Austin Reed cannot come in the clutch at all. Throws an interception, and they would go on to never get the football back after that, allowing 2 first downs to be picked up. And the Renegades suffer their 5th consecutive loss. At home against the Orlando Storm, they lose 31-24, and Orlando has secured a playoff spot.
Fuck.
Which means we're going to see Jack Plummer and company in the postseason, and more than likely, they're going to be the ones that are going to cruise their way to the UFL Championship. I don't care that it's called the United Bowl. I don't care that. I'm still calling it the UFL Championship because it's bullshit.
Fuck.
Once again, they become frauds in clutch time. I can't support this team anymore. And to think, I still have one more game involving these frauds coming up. Week 10 against St. Louis. At St. Louis. With 2 weeks to go, the best they can do, even if they win out, would be to be at 500 and 5-5. But I don't see it happening. I see them going 3-7. Dead last. You heard me right. Dead last in the league. How is it that this team was favored to win it all this year? Ridiculous. They started 3-0 and have now lost 5 in a row to the Aviators, the Kings, the Defenders, the Stallions, and now the Storm. 5 losses in a row. Here I was expecting them to run the floor with them. But of course, naturally, Dallas has to make some kind of an effort to keep it close. All I can say is this: I hope this NFL season goes better than this. Dallas is still in 6th, but Orlando moves all the way up to number 1 with this win, pending the other 3 games. Thank God this shit show is over. And thank God I don't have any more streams coming up this week involving the UFL. But of course, the only one that I did had to involve these fraudsters. They're not even frauds at this point. They're just fraudsters. The worst kind of frauds ever.
God, it hurts.
Unfortunately, the kiss of death you gave us lived up to its name.
Yeah. Probably going to counteract against me tomorrow, too. I am not looking forward to it.
Yeah, because we actually need the Kings to lose. If we want any... Mathematically, we're still not eliminated yet, but if the Kings win... And the sad thing is because it's the Aviators and the Stallions, one of those 2 teams is going to win and improve their record. So more than likely, even if the Kings do lose, they're still going to end up mathematically eliminated. They more than likely are going to go down in the standings. I can't even bandwagon the Gamblers because they're just as bad. I can't support this team anymore. I'll admit it. This team's worse than the Cowboys. Give the Cowboys credit. At least they can run the floor with garbage teams. This Renegades team cannot do it at all. Oh, what? You beat St. Louis in week 2 and destroyed them? Destroyed the Gamblers week 1? Kept it close against Columbus in week 3 to win just to lose to them on the road the following week? Where the hell was the Renegades team for the first 3 weeks? Yeah, you rebounded to cut it within a score, but then, of course, Baylor Cup had no hands. And they deflected it twice into the arms of a Storm player for an interception to end it.
Yeah, he should be benched after that.
Sad thing is, I don't think their QB2 is going to be the answer either.
It's too close to the end of the season, so yeah.
None of this is going to matter. Their final hope laid on this game at home, and they couldn't beat them. Once again, they fall short. 31-24 the final, and Orlando will move on to will have a playoff spot secured. No thanks to us frauds.
In my jinx.
Meanwhile, at halftime in between San Antonio and Minnesota, 74-61 is the score. Spurs still leading it by a lot. So more than likely we'll be seeing San Antonio on their way to the semifinals. As more than likely the Thunder are going to face the Spurs in the conference finals.
Come on, Spurs. I'm not expecting it.
Meanwhile, the Knicks are going to keep a close eye on Game 7 between the Cavaliers and Pistons to see who they will be facing. A lot of us, I know most of you are hoping for Cleveland, but with Detroit being at home, I don't know what's going to happen. Either way. So, taking a look at next week's, well, at the very least, I can at least go to work on more of these NFL thumbnails for this coming season. The only ones I did were the Cowboys games thumbnails and the international streams. But I still have the rest of them to do. So I'll probably be working on that before I head to bed and call it a night early. But
yeah.
As for what streams you can expect from me going into Week 9, we have the Friday night game between the Defenders and the Storm, coming off of their most recent win against us. And then,
all right. Well, the only thing I hope though, with tonight, is that the Storm will start putting their scab players in. So they have a chance to win one and get in the playoffs themselves.
The Renegades Kings game is going to be a toss-up for May 24th. I don't know if I'll be able to do that one, but I will be able to do the Sunday night one between the Battlehawks and Gamblers. So, guaranteed 2, possibly 3 next week. But the only Saturday one is at 3 Eastern between the Stallions and Aviators, as they'll rematch after this week. So, more than likely, that one will be a no-go, but that's what the schedule's going to be like for Week 9. And with that, this horrible game has come to a close, as well as this stream. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Another classic JC Rage as usual, but not as bad as it was not as bad as it was last week.
Sorry, the Good X wasn't able to make it for that one.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't think they would have been able to handle my rage anyway.
Well, they still think I'm worse, believe it or not.
Even after mine last week when they fell to Birmingham, it's still worse. Well, we'll be back at it next Friday. But until then, I am JC signing off for now. Thanks for watching. Have a safe week, and we'll be back here next Friday as we go to week number 9 of the 2026 UFL season. Till then, peace out, everybody, and the Renegades are frauds. End of story.